Hey, I wanted to talk to y'all today about diffusers, all about diffusers and oils. With Scentsy, we have two different diffusers. We have our deluxe diffuser that looks like this. This is the newest diffuser that we have in our diffuser lineup. And then we also have our premium diffuser, which looks like this. And we're going to talk about each of those. So first, I'm going to show you on, these have shades, so those shades come off. I'm going to show you the reservoir on each of those so that you can tell the difference. Let me turn the light off. In the sizes. So this is the reservoir sizes. You can see, you know how much water and oil is going to be held in each of these. This one, if you're going to fill it to the fill line, which is right here. You don't want to fill it past the max line on either one of them. They both have that. You're going to fill it with water, and then you're going to add your drops of your drops of oil to each of these. On this one's going to run anywhere from about 20 to 34 hours. It kind of depends on where you have it placed in your home, if it's around a vent or anything that's getting a draft. That all goes into determining how long it runs, but it's a full day's worth. And also it also has a high and a low. Here it is, a high and a low, so that also determines how long it's going to run. But this one is a full day's worth of diffusing. So if you love to diffuse at night, this is a great one to do because you can fill it up. It's not going to turn off during the night. This one has anywhere from a 4 to an 8 hour run time. And depending on if you have it on the high or low setting. So it kind of depends on what you're looking for. I really like to refer to this one as our decor diffuser because I have them in different rooms and I tend to match the decor of the room with a shade that I choose because you can get different shades for these. So this one is definitely a higher end diffuser. It just doesn't have quite the runtime the other one does. So what you're going to do is I'm not going to fill these both up all the way because I don't have enough water with me, but I want you to be able to see how they run. So you're just going to add some water to each of them. You just use regular tap water. You don't have to use distilled water. My dog might make an appearance in this video. I forgot the oil. I'm going to use the cardamom and vanilla. So just put in your drops of water. In the bigger one, I do find that it takes more drops of drops of oil for you to, really enjoy the fragrance or get the full benefit of the diffusing. And then after you have your drops of oil in, you put your tops on each of them. I don't know how well you'll see it because it's pretty bright in here today. But we're going to go through this one first on the lighting effects. You have two different buttons here. This one is the diffuse button. This one is the light button. So, oh, I'm dripping water. I poured it out the back. Let me fix that. So what you're going to do, I kind of made a mess. Okay. So to turn the light on, if you hit that one time, that's just the regular yellow light. If you hit it again, you can see that dims it. It's going to be a low. And then if you hit it again, it's a flicker. You really can't tell on that video the difference because that looked like a flicker for all of them, but it's not. But this one is the candle flicker. If you hit it one more time, that will turn your light off. But from this button, and you're on the off position, you can hold it down for 2 seconds. And that's going to start the rainbow mode. This diffuser, the lights will go through 16 different colors and they'll just cycle through it. So you can tell when you put different diffuser shades on how that's going to make that look. You can kind of see it. I know you can see the reflection in my window right there, but you can see how those colors go through the different colors with the lighting effect. This is called the Stargaze diffuser shade. It is my favorite because I'd love to watch this change with the rainbow effect because I think that it looks like fireworks going off. So, but you can also see how that looks with different shades that we have. And like I said, there are several different shades to choose from. I get shades to match my decor. I will say I think I have every shade that we have. So With this particular shade, I like for it to be either on that purple light or on just the yellow light because I think that's very pretty. So it kind of depends for me on what lighting function I have it on as to what shade I'm going to have it on. Another feature is if you want one color in particular, if you hold that down for the rainbow mode to come on, there you go. Then that's going to start cycling through those colors. But if you find a color that you like, you can keep it there, or you can click the buttons through to find the color that you want. And then you can just leave it there. So that's what I like about the lighting feature and how this looks with the different shades. This one is called the Stargaze, and this diffuser is called our premium diffuser. And then so for the diffusing part, here's the diffuser button. That was my dog's. If you hit it one time, you can see that starts diffusing out. If you hit it one time, that's high. If you hit it the second time, that's going to turn it down to low. And if you hit it the third time, it'll turn it off. But if you go and hold that button down again for 2 seconds, that will turn it on to the intermittent setting. And it will spray for 30 seconds and then shut off for 30 seconds. And that is an 8-hour runtime. So the high is a 4-hour runtime. The low is an 8-hour runtime. And the intermittent is a 8-hour runtime. When this runs out of water and it doesn't have anything else to diffuse, the diffuser part will shut off, but the lights will stay on. So your lights will be on all the time if you want it. However, you can run it without the light. So if you're a light sleeper and you don't like light in your room when you're sleeping, but you like to diffuse, you can use it without the light. So that is the premium. This one is the deluxe. It's a little more user-friendly. This one is more expensive. This one, the prices start at $150, depending on which shade you choose. Depends on what pricing it is, but it starts at $150. This one is $65. So there is a huge price difference. This one holds a lot more. So again, and it's a little bit easier to use. It just kind of depends on what kind you like. Here, both these buttons have to be off for it to be able to reset and start. So when you get it, it has to be in the off position on both of those buttons. These are just slide buttons. You just slide it across and that's when you choose your color. This one has 8 colors to choose from, or you can go all the way to the end, and this is the rainbow mode, and it will just cycle through those colors. You slide this over one time and that's low, and then let's see if you can see it. You can kind of see it. And you slide it over again and that's high. And it shows a 1 dot and a 2 dots so that you know. But that's the deluxe diffuser, and it's made of hard plastic, so it's not breakable, which is nice if you have children. Whereas the premium diffusers are a little bit more fragile. All of them are mostly glass, so you would definitely not want them around small children or pets or sometimes husbands. It kind of depends. I don't know. Anyway. So that's all about, I'm going to get smoked out now with our diffusers, but that's all about diffusers. I sometimes find it easier just to do a real quick video on that instead of trying to show that in pictures so that you can get a true idea of what our diffusers do and how they look and how they work. If you're interested in a diffuser, please drop me a message or leave me a comment below and we can talk more about it.